Hi everybody, my name is Dave Rosenthal and I'm an account supervisor for the Ogilvy Media Influence team in New York. I work with businesses, nonprofits, and issue-related clients. I've had the opportunity to work with a number of clients that have had global interests, such as the Suez Canal Authority and the United Nations. Today I'm going to offer some tips on how to make the most out of and create a big global moment. I want to share my formula, the secret sauce if you will, to help take on this challenge with confidence. And today I'm going to share with you 5 tips to score top-tier coverage for a global campaign. The secret sauce to securing great media coverage is that there is no secret. Success is all about the fundamentals of media relations. Know your client, know the story, and know the media. First, you have to establish a clear and compelling message. What's the headline the client wants to see? Let that guide your messaging. Keep it simple, clear, and impactful so that it will translate easily across different languages and cultures. For the opening of the new Suez Canal, our message was that the canal was more than just a waterway. It is the symbol of the new Egypt. That phrase was my mantra. I said it to every journalist I spoke to, and as a result, most outlets repeated it. If your message is clear, setting the tone should be easy. Big statements can be controversial. Anytime you're making a global announcement, you have to expect a potential backlash. All important news will have its critics, so congratulations, you're in the big time now. But you have to be prepared for a backlash and not let the counter story become the main story. In order to not lose control of your message, you need to be the first one to set the tone. You're going to repeat it over and over. Tell that message again and again until it's second nature. As far as where you should be looking for coverage, you need to be thinking both internationally and locally. American media drives the news cycle around the world, so I want to make sure you're securing coverage with the major domestic media outlets and the journalists that cover your topic. Research who the tastemakers, the journalists that set the agenda for the topic, and pitch them. They will help you maintain the conversation on your project. At the same time, you need to reach out to local outlets in the regions you're interested in reaching. Research who the important media outlets are in the countries and cities that matter to you and pitch away. With this 2-tiered strategy, you can blanket your audience with stories. Before you blast out a press release or kick off a media day of interviews with your client, you need to plan a pre-release strategy that will set the tone out of the gate. One strategy I recommend is offering an exclusive interview to an outlet with wide reach that will drive the message you want to tell. Newswires like the Associated Press, Bloomberg, and Reuters are ideal choices because they're picked up by thousands of outlets around the globe and are sources for print, TV, and online media. On day 1 of your campaign announcement, you can get millions of eyeballs. Establish the terms of an embargo release date and time with a reporter you trust and set up the first interview with your client. This way, when your launch day comes, you've already lined up stories and can piggyback on that coverage to leverage additional stories. We used this pre-release strategy recently for the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. Before our client announced a new climate change initiative, we arranged an interview with a leading climate change writer for the New York Times. So once the announcement was made, we lined up a story in an internationally influential paper. Okay, so now your big day is here. It's the big announcement, it's a live event, whatever it is, you're ready because you've got your pre-release strategy in the can, you've got your press release ready to go, and you've lined up media for the day. You also will have your assets ready, spokespeople ready to get on the phone, photos, videos, etc. Today's the day you're also going to conquer social media because you're ready with posts, tweets, video, and photos to share online. You're going to retweet and repost the stories that come out and post original content to drive momentum for your story. So your big announcement was a great success, but that was just the first step. Your job as a publicist is never done. Now you need to sustain the effort that you launched and keep the momentum flowing. Our responsibility isn't to create just a day of chatter, it's about fostering consistent communication. You've started a conversation, and now it's your job to push it forward and keep it going.